a new season, and we are underway.
Really dominating fashion here today is going to win.
2-3-4 for the final time.
Win number 1 on the season, only just barely.
He is going to win here at the Nazareth Speedway.
Wins the Emerson Electric 100K.
Gonna be Igor Barretto's gonna eke it out.
Cup Series champion is Shane Lake in the number 15.
Welcome to the NOFSRL.
Phoenix International Raceway is the diamond in the desert, tucked away here in Avondale, Arizona here, and today it plays host to the 7th round of the 2021 Body Armor Cup Series season. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Allegiant 500K here at the Phoenix International Raceway, a track that has gone under many different face renovations, a few different names over the years. We come here today to the Phoenix, once again, the Phoenix International Raceway here after a thrilling race last Friday night at the Auto Club Speedway for BACS After Dark. We return here for the second race of the West Coast Swing here at the Phoenix International Raceway, and there is obviously, as always, a lot on the line. This is essentially, if you think about it, this would be about the quarter of the way mark through the season. Obviously, it's a 30-race season, so figure about race 7 or so. Race 7, 8, that's about the quarter of the way through the season. And we are here, race 7 today. We're 6 races down, 6 different winners. We're gonna see, maybe we're gonna go 7 for 7, or will somebody who has won before already this season steal a victory here today? Let us get right to the action here and take a look at the points before we get started. Caleb Rose comes in with now a 6-point lead over David Johnson. Justin Zidell is 7 back. Dustin Davis is now 11 back, up to 4th. Daniel Bouchard, after a runner-up finish last week at Auto Club Speedway, is 19 back in 5th. Brett Sierra is now 23 back in 6th. Scott Upton moved back up to 46 back. Ryan Durrani is in 8th in points, 58 back. And Eric Monaco is now 75 back. Biggest mover, obviously, from last week was Thomas Troxel, up 16 points, now only 120 points back in the driver's title. So we'll have to see how Troxel can rebound the rest of his season. Take a look, obviously, on your screen as well. You got the owner's points. Collins Racing still pacing the field, but they're now in a dead heat with Arctic Racing, with Honda Hamill Racing Enterprises and Perez Family Racing closing the gap as well after last week's race at Auto Club. And obviously, you have your Cohen Racing still up there as well. Stealth Racing, Otter Island Motorsports. A lot of the 2-car teams up there so far. Obviously, we've got some winners from the 3-car teams, but, if you look through the points, they're just not having great seasons so far. So we'll have to see how this all plays out here today at the Phoenix International Raceway with Davey Johnson on the pole for EEL Racing. You got some guys up there. You got the defending champion of Brandon Nelson starting in 4th. Could really use a huge run to turn his season around, but Phoenix International Raceway, it's a fun track here, and we're going to get set to roll off here today. Let's take a look at your starting lineup as we do. Davey Johnson in the number 12 is on his first career pole position here today, with Marty Sakala in the 54 alongside of him. Joe Rutkowski in the 44, the Homestead Miami winner, along with the defending champion Brandon Nelson looking to turn his season around, and behind him is his brother Brock Nelson in the 17 and Igor Barretto in the 02. Christopher Alphaby in the 48 looking to turn his season around, and Colton Yeo in the 55. Patrick Smith in the 11. Josh Williamson in the 99, our Atlanta winner. Nathan Baird in the 16. Scott Upton in the 41. Thomas Troxel, Hergel Arvin Alonso, William Brock, Alexander Rowe. I believe that's your first 8 rows there. Pit fuel window today should be about 40-ish laps, 40 to 45 laps, so it'll be a one-stop race barring any calamity. And we've never raced here before, so we have no defending winner. Just going to set a first-time winner here today at the Phoenix International Raceway in the record books of the Body Armor Cup Series. So sit back, relax, and enjoy, ladies and gentlemen. The 7th round of the 2021 season is underway. We're racing in the Allegiant 500K. Davey Johnson in the 12 leads his first laps of the season. Along with Marty Sakala behind him, Brandon Nelson, Brock Nelson, but they're fanning out 3 by 3 wide. Oh, Alphabet sends it into the corner. They're 4 wide behind him. This isn't going to end well. Scott Upton, save it. Oh, my goodness. He slides out to the bottom. There's a big wreck. Oh, there they go. The whole track is wadded up behind them. Big wreck out here at the Phoenix International Raceway on lap number 2. And you kind of had a feel. Oh, Caleb Rose just dumped Alexander Rowe. What in the world? Caleb Rose was not having any of that nonsense, he said. Oh, that's a shame. There are a ton of cars torn up. Jesse Turner, his nightmare start to the season continues. Bouchard, Nelson Reeves. Oh, my goodness. You kind of had a feeling something bad was going to happen there. Hairgel Arvin Alonso. Ada Macrow, Alexander Rowe. You got Turner and Reeves. I can't see Turner and Reeves continuing at all today. That is just... Reeves has had a poor start to the season. Jesse Turner has had about as bad a start as you can have. Outside of that one good run in Atlanta, it has just been a hellacious season for this 6 machine, and I am pretty sure they are both... Oh, never mind. Nelson Reeves just shedding the hood there. That's a tough break there early for a lot of those guys. Very, very tough break there early in this race. But we're going to have to take a look at the replay here before the restart. Davey Johnson, Marty Sakala, Brandon Nelson, Patrick Smith, Christopher Alfrey, Igor Barreto, Brock Nelson, Nathan Baird, who somehow these guys went 4 wide at Phoenix and didn't wreck. I find that to be absolutely incredible. Joe Rakowski tucked in there, Josh Williamson making up the top 10. We're going to take a quick break here, and we are going to take a look at that replay here to see what brought out the first caution of the day in the Allegiant 500. So you watch the 8 of Alexander Rowe. He'll slide up on the outside, get into Hairgel Arvin Alonso. That's a tough one there. And then Davis, Macrow, Turner, just not a lot of room for any of those guys there. Bailey Pendergast, Keegan Thompson spun around there. And now let's see something here. Because Caleb Rose is just going to decide, I didn't really appreciate that Alexander Rowe, and he's going to drive up the track. Oh, I think he got some help from Adam Macrow there. And the 8 cars day already gone to bad, gets even compounded even worse. That's a tough one there for a lot of those guys. Rowe and Alonso getting together, neither of them having a particularly great season, and their poor seasons are going to continue here today. Going to ride along board here with Jesse Turner to see what he saw. Yeah, just a tough one there. The track just blocked up right in front of him. Nowhere to go for him there in that number 6 machine. That's a tough one there. His race is his shot at winning here today is likely over. And watch it there one more time in real time with the still cam. Yeah, just a tough one there. A lot of guys getting involved in that carnage. A bunch of good cars torn up here. We'll be back here real quickly here for the restart here in the Allegiant 500. Back after looking at that replay there, a multi-car tangle up there on the front and the back straightaway. Now, worth noting, it doesn't actually look like that wreck took anybody out, which is kind of surprising. There were a couple heavy hitters there who got some big damage. Obviously, Alonso, Reeves, Adam Macrow. I think Monaco in the 79 did, Alexander Rowe, Jesse Turner, but none of them are out of the race. All 41 drivers are still on the racetrack, so that's good. You know, we like to hear that. Dustin Davis, he got torn up big time there. We'll see if these guys can keep it clean. Obviously, we went 2 laps, so that's not a good trend. But you know, we've seen that before where there's a big wreck early, and then everybody just settles down and plays nice the rest of the way. Christopher Alf, we got to watch out for his 48 Mercedes-Benz. He was full sending it at the start of this race, but it's Davey Johnson, Marty Sakala, and Brandon Nelson, your top 3 to the restart up into gears. Sakala and Nelson were trying to go to the outside of Davey Johnson there on the restart. Brandon Nelson in the 18 going to tuck up right behind the 54. Here we go down into 1 and 2. Sakala's on the move. He's starting to get down below Davy Johnson. Can he make the pass? There he goes to the inside of the number 12 machine. Down the back straightaway, but Davy Johnson got a powerful run on the outside, and he'll carry that into 3 and 4. Coming back up now onto the front straightaway. Davy Johnson in that 12, looking strong here in the early going. Now Nelson is getting passed by Patrick Smith in the 11. Here comes Alphaby in the 48. Brock Nelson in the 17. What a day this is right now for EEL Racing. I know Nelson Reeves is not currently in contention to win, but the other 2 EEL cars have a double podium right now, so that's a pretty strong start to the day for that organization. See if they can carry it up throughout the rest of the day. Johnson leads, Sakala second, Patrick Smith, Brandon Nelson, Christopher Alfie, Brock Nelson. So it's a great day for EEL Racing and the Nelson brothers. Australia showing out well here. Oh, they're going to go 4 wide again. Fitzy Upton, a bunch of guys split them all there. They settle it back down. Baird on the outside. Fitzy rocking the new Sahara Force India colors on the bottom. Johnson way down on the dog leg here. I don't think he has a problem. Let's see here. What's going on with this 12 car? That was an awkward line to be coming out of there. Well, Logan Williams is in the pits. That's a tough break for him. I don't know what. He's not going to make it to the end without multiple cautions now. Top 4 broken away. Now here comes Brandon Nelson diving down to the inside of Patrick Smith in the 11. Can't make anything happen yet. And we're under caution again. Oh, no, another wreck. Oh, no. Bailey Pendergast, Justin Zidell, who came in 3rd in points, and David Johnson, who came into the race 2nd in points. What in the world has happened here? Phoenix looking like Bristol Motor Speedway here early in the going. That is a tough break there for those guys. Shane Lake is down pit road too. That's interesting. Not sure what he's doing there. Well, to say the least, this has been anything but a quiet start to this race. We've had 2 multi-car crashes. I don't think Turner and Macro are recovering from that. I mean, Macro could go out there and run a modified. Okay, Turner's going to go back out, it looks like. Macro's done, which is kind of what I thought. That car would have been a modified had he returned. Zidell, David Johnson, Pendergast, Shane Lake. I don't know. Shane Lake might have actually already been coming down pit road. I don't know what Logan Williams came down pit road, but he did lose a lap doing that, so that's going to hurt him big time there. No timing and scoring updates on Shane Lake, so the caution might have actually saved Shane Lake there. I'm not entirely sure yet. We'll find out. Not even 15 laps into this race, we've had 2 yellows. And yeah, so that's definitely, that is a thing here at Phoenix. The Allegiant 500K off to a chaotic start here. Gonna take another quick break. We'll come back with the replays here. See what happened and bring out our second caution of the day here at Phoenix. So you watch Brett Sear there in the 67. He got Andrew Williams hit the wall, and then Sierra gets squeezed there. David Johnson comes across Zidell. That's 2 and 3 in the driver standings. They come back up into the field, into Monaco, into Macro, into Rowe. A bunch of cars who were already torn up, and their days just getting compounded to even worse than they already were. That is going to knock some cars out of contention for sure. I can't see how some of these guys continue. A lot of good cars torn up here early in the going today. Fitzy, Zidell, David Johnson. Again, that's 2 and 3 in the driver's points taken out of here early. A big potential opportunity for Caleb Rose here. We'll have to see how this plays out. Back here at Phoenix, we'll hit lap 15 when we come to the restart. Already had 2 crashes here in the early going. David Johnson, Aiden Macro are out of the race. Or is Johnson? Yep, David Johnson is out of the race. So that is a huge blow for Perez Family Racing there in the driver's standings. David Johnson came into this race within striking distance, just 6 points off of Caleb Rose. And as we sit right now, Caleb Rose in the 22. He's running 25th, which isn't spectacular, but he's got Zidell and David Johnson behind him. I'm getting Davy Johnson. I will probably mess up Davy Johnson and David Johnson before the end of this race. We're going to have to come up with nicknames for these two. That's too close a name. We're gonna have to come up with. I gotta come up with a better way to do that. Oh, but Davey Johnson, unlike David Johnson, looking fast as all get out here, and he's got his teammate Patrick Smith with just a Team Velocity machine separating him. Back up through the gears, restart lap 15. Nelson was all ready to go there on the restart. His brother Brock Nelson is sizing up the 48 of Alphabet, heading down into 1 and 2. Colton Yo first man to break. Here comes Igor Barreto in the 0-2 for Collins Racing. This team comes in with the owner's point lead, in large part due to Caleb Rose leading, but Barreto's 19th in points. He could use a solid run today. Here they go, fanning out 3 wide. Oh, boys, I hope you don't wreck again. We'd like to get some laps run. Oh, Daniel Bouchard just blew up in the back. Oh, that's a tough break for Joe. Oh, my goodness, Fitzy was sideways. What a save by the 15. Oh, my goodness, that 15 car was sideways coming out of the turn there in turns 1 and 2. Unbelievable. What a save by Fitzy. Now, Brandon Nelson back to the inside of Patrick Smith. Igor Barreto in the 0-2. Bouchard, that's a tough way to end his day, especially after a strong run last week at Auto Club. Oh, Nelson up the hill. He goes side by side with Patrick Smith. They're going to make contact. I don't know. They do sort it out. Down the back straightaway. Sakala just closed up a ton there to that 12 of Davey Johnson. He got a huge run, went to the top side. Davey Johnson still on the preferred line around here in the bottom. Oh, but is Sakala going to try the long way around and get him here? Nothing doing there, but he's sizing him up here. Johnson is slipping his car just a little bit, but he's getting the great corner exit there in that number 12 Walmart Mustang. Now he gets himself just a little bit of breathing room from Sakala. Brandon Nelson has cleared Patrick Smith, but Patrick Smith wants to go right back around him. Nothing doing there. Brandon Nelson is going to go around the outside and hold his lead for the moment. Colton Yo has moved up to 6 since the restart. Fantastic run for that 55 Jacoan Racing Machine, Scott Upton. And we got 3 wide for 11th, 12th, and 13th. Rutkowski, Clifton, both NS Racing cars. William Brock, they sorted out. Bailey Pendergast continues to go down pit road. That's a tough one there for him. He's now probably going to be 3 or 4 laps down by the time this is all said and done. Lap number 20 now. Drivers just clicking off the laps here. Now here goes Colton Yo to the inside of Patrick Smith in that 55 machine. That pilot flying Jay Camaro looking really strong here. We know Yo likes to get it done at these flat tracks. His only win so far in the series was at the Milwaukee Mile last season in the Menards 300. So if you want a guy who can get it done around these flat tracks, Colton Yo is your guy. He has the skill to do it here. Igor Barreto, best run of the season in a points-paying event. He's up to 4th right now. Oh, he got sideways there. That'll open the door for the 55 of Colton Yo to get to his inside, but he can't make a move there. Patrick Smith, Brock Nelson, Alphabet all hanging around there. Noah Clifton, Zachary Fitzwater. Oh, they're stacking this whole cluster of cars is starting to get stacked up here. That's 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th. 8th to Alphabet, 9th is Fitzy, and now here comes Fitzy. Oh, Yo went wide. Nelson is going to go to the bottom. Can't get there, but Patrick Smith is to his inside. Yo getting that big run off the top side, though, in 1 and 2. Carries it down the back and just sends it into 3 and 4. Davey Johnson is looking strong so far. We haven't had a driver go flag to flag and win a race in this series yet. Davey Johnson looking to become the first. If Bailey Pendergast doesn't take him out, he goes back to pit road. And the cycle for that 32 continues. Now 4 laps down. Not a good day for him. Colton Yo is up to 4th. He got by Igor Barreto. Patrick Smith is back to 6th. Brock Nelson, Alphabet, and now Zachary Fitzwater in the 15 is there. They're single file for the top 10, but they are all very, very close. They're putting on a good show here. You know, we knew coming into this race, passing is going to be difficult. This is not the easiest track on the circuit by a long shot to pass at. It's not like Auto Club where you can make up a bunch of time at the Auto Club Speedway. You know, this is not that track. This is a very different track to get around. So passing is a lot more difficult here. you're going to get less opportunities, and when you do get the opportunity, you need to make it work. Colton Yo, for example, has taken every opportunity he's been given, and he's made it work so far. He is up to 4th. Sakala closed in a little bit that lap. Take a look there. Patrick Smith, Brock Nelson side by side. That outside in 3 and 4 really is get some interesting runs. You can get good runs heading into the corner, but not coming out all the time. Smith now trying to go back to the bottom of Igor Barreto. A couple of international drivers there, putting on great drives for their teams. Ethan Lewis and EO Racing, regardless of where Smith does, you know, and obviously Nelson Reeves that sucked for them there, but 2 cars in the top 10. Having a great day to counteract Nelson Reeves' poor day. Fitzy, Joe Rutkowski, some 4-Star Motorsports also having a good day. Josh Williamson hanging around there just outside the top 10. A great rebound run for him after a couple long weeks. Oh, Davey Johnson goes around Zidell in the 61. That may slow the door. Is that going to slow up Johnson enough for Sakala to catch him? Actually, I think Davey Johnson might have pulled away there a little bit. So it looks like it might have allowed, we'll see here at the line, 6/10 was the gap last time. I think it's going to go up a touch. 7/10, yep, so it went up a touch, and it went a touch for these guys too. They're getting by Zidell, who's really slow in that 61 machine. Just bunch some of the top 10 back up though, so we'll see what this does here. Colton Yo's now up to 3rd. This 55 Chevy is just stomping his way through the field. You know, if I was Davey Johnson and I was his team right now, I'd be warning him about this 55 machine of Colton Yo. You know, if you get another caution, knock on wood, you know, that 55 is hauling today. He is absolutely hauling. Testing. Okay, good. I was going to flip out if that... Oh, my God. That 55 Yo is moving his way through the field. He might be a factor, especially if we get green flag pit stops. Ooh, we're going to have some lap traffic here. Oh, Caleb Rose is way, way off the pace. He's 36 a lap down. I don't know who's going to come out of this race the points leader. I don't think it's going to be Caleb Rose. I can say that. I don't know. If you're Scott Upton right now, Scott Upton may be in the catbird seat to jump a bunch of guys and take the points lead after this race today. We're going to have to see. Fitzy's starting to move his way through the field. He's up to 9th. He's got Williamson now up to 11. Ooh, let's see here. Colton Yo's got Sakala in his sights. They're closing together. Those lap cars just broke up the momentum there. Davey Johnson, like we were saying earlier in the race, nobody, I do not think anybody has ever gone. I'm trying to think back to last year. We only had the one road course race at Watkins Glen. We only had the one road course race at Watkins Glen, and nobody led the entire race there. We've yet to have a driver go flag to flag in a Body Armor Cup Series race. Oh, they're 4 wide for getting around the lap car. Brandon Nelson's going to get completely messed in that. Oh, that's going to kill his run there. He gets stuck on the outside. He's behind both the lap cars. Now Clifton is there. Oh, that's a shame for Nelson. He's just hemorrhaging spots right now. He went from inside the top 5, and now he's going to probably end this scuffle here outside the top 15. That's such a shame for that man there. Was having a great run today, finally getting his season back on track. And then it just slipped away there in a heartbeat with those lap cars jamming him up. He still can't get by there in that 18 machine. Oh, what a shame there. He's just falling. It's a free fall now. He still can't get around that lap car with Jesse Turner. And Alexander Rose racing him hard. Oh, that is a shame there. Gap is opening up. Davey Johnson, I'm not saying he's gonna, you know, knock on wood. We still have green flag pit stops, but if you want to make some history today, he's the guy looking to do it. Looking to become the first man to go flag to flag in a race. And EO Racing, for the record, oh, no, actually we've had one. We've had one driver go flag to flag. It was Josh Williamson in the Rolex Grand Prix last year, who happened to be Davey Johnson's teammate. So what does that tell us? And in that race, Dracoan Racing had a double podium. Patrick Smith is currently in 4th. Colton Yo goes to 2nd. Colton Yo driving the 55 machine that Davey Johnson used to drive last season. It's probably going to be little over 2 seconds at the stripe here. Oh, Colton Yo's got to get by Sakala here really quickly. It's 2.1 seconds is the gap. You're going to have to get around Sakala here if you're Colton Yo, so you can start chasing down Davey Johnson and have a shot to maybe close some of that momentum up on pit sequence. Alphabet now going to go to the inside of Sakala. Patrick Smith in the 11, Igor Barreto. A ton of the Ford Alliance program there. You got the Mercedes, you got the Ford, Mercedes, Ford, a bunch of them in the top 10. Colton Yo is now clear for 2nd, and he took about 0.5 of a second off that time. He took a little bit off that time, about 0.5 of a second, so we'll have to see here. You know, we know this 55 has been really, really fast, just driving through the field all day. Is it too little, too late for him, is the question. Gap at the stripe, probably going to go up. Goes back to 2.1 seconds, so Yo's going to need something to happen in this 12 machine because it is looking like he's going to go flag to flag. Rutkowski sending it, and we have pit stops. Pit sequence has begun here. Touched a tad earlier than I thought it would, but that doesn't mean anything bad. Shane Lake will be the interesting guy to watch because he pit under this last caution. The last caution sequence, Shane Lake pit under. I don't think he has enough to go all the way, but he's going to get a shot to lead some laps here, I believe. Johnson down pit road. Sakala stays out. Brock Nelson comes down pit road. Everybody getting onto pit road pretty cleanly here. See Equan Haslam, the Nashville winner, coming off pit road here. Davey Johnson making that long haul around to turn number 4, where his pit stall sits. We'll see here. Sakala is still staying on the racetrack. Fitzy finally coming down. And here comes the rest of the pack. Olvera, Dale Lightning, Ryan Durrani, Andrew Miller, Thomas Troxel, Logan Williams. Overcut, undercut, we're about to find out. Alphabet jumps Patrick Smith. Oh boys, Alphabet has jumped the 11 of Patrick Smith here. Let's see how this all cycles out. Right now the 54 is listed as the leader, but I don't believe he's pit yet. Oh, and Alphabet got by Davey Johnson. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. But Colton Yo close. Oh, here they come. This could actually close up a ton here. Colton Yo, Alexander Rowe, Davey Johnson. Colton Yo may have a shot at this race now. He closed in a ton there on Davey Johnson on that pit sequence. So we're going to find out who had... Oh, Shane Lake has still stayed out. Interesting. So we're going to find out what this 24 machine has left in the tank there. We're going to find out. We got to pick up where are the leaders. Where are the leaders? I'm sorry we lost them. Oh, they got by him. I'm sorry we missed that. Davey Johnson's been passed. Colton Yo, Alphabet, Patrick Smith. Colton Yo has just gone flying by. Unbelievable. And they got by Sakala, so they've passed Sakala. Caleb Rose is listed in 3rd right now. What on earth is going on right now? I mean, Shane Lake is the leader. We believe this is the battle for the lead. Sakala's listed as 2nd? There's no way. The 54 Sakala, no, he can't be listed as 2nd. Scoring's probably just not updated. Colton Yo has passed Davey Johnson. Unbelievable. Now he's chasing down Caleb Rose for 2nd. Shane Lake. The one thing these guys don't want is a caution to come out right now because Shane Lake has the entire field trapped a lap down. I don't even know where he's at on track. There he is, just ticking off laps. I can't imagine he can stay out for that much longer in that 24. But Davey Johnson has been passed, who was the leader effectively. Caleb Rose now getting passed. Christopher Alphaby, Patrick Smith, and we're not even done with this race because Alphaby's got something to say about it there in that 48. He sends it down at the bottom, chasing down Colton Yo in the 55. It's Jacoan Racing, it's Polar Star Motorsports, Chevy, Mercedes, and the two EEL racing machines of Patrick Smith and Davey Johnson are not done yet. We're obviously keeping an eye on where Shane Lake is running because he is the leader at the moment. He could make it. He may be able to stretch it. I don't think he's going to, but we've seen stranger things happen in this series. Alphaby and Colton Yo really putting on a battle here late in this race. Two veterans from last season. And everybody up here today. This has been a veterans type of race. You got Colton Yo, Alphaby, Patrick Smith, Davey Johnson, Fitzy, Josh Williamson moving his way through the field. So a great run for Williamson. For the record, if Caleb Rose can make it, he's going to salvage a good run out of this race. I don't think he's going to be able to make it without pitting, but if he can, he should be able to salvage the points lead. Because of where he's running, he is in the top 5 right now. He's listed as 4th. Remember, Yo is right now 2nd, so... Williamson trying to get by Fitzy. Davey Johnson going by Rose. Obviously, we'll have to find out how much of his tires does Caleb Rose have left. Does he even have enough to hold on? Shane Lake's the leader. You got to wonder if some of these guys are getting nervous because this 24 machine... God, he's so slow on track, it just seems. But he's got such a lead right now because he's got a whole lap on the field. Oh, Alphaby made a mistake. Colton Yo is now clear of him. Patrick Smith is clear of Davey Johnson. Well, you know, as they say, these tracks that are too tough to pass, it always ends up coming down to pit road somehow. You see it at tracks like Portland, you see it here, you see it at like Nashville. Pit road sequence is extremely important in this series. Shane Lake is continuing as the leader. He's got the whole field trapped a lap down right now. Again, the one thing these guys can't have happen is a yellow come out. That would end the race effectively for most of them and give Shane Lake the victory. And I don't have timing and scoring differentials, obviously, because everybody's a lap down. So we're going to just have to eyeball it to see if Alphaby looks like he's closing. He is closing back in. There's Shane Lake. All right, so there's Shane Lake. We're going to see how big of a buffer he just built up. These guys have gone by him once. So this is now the battle for the lead. It was the effective battle for the lead before. Caleb Rose did pit, by the way. So likely going to lose the points lead here today. Here they come. Let's find out what Shane Lake can do on pit road. I don't think he's going to have enough time. Yeah, he's going to lose the lead. That's a long stop there for that 24 machine. So it's Colton Yo for Jacoan Racing, who hasn't won since Michigan of last season. Christopher Alphaby, who hasn't won since the Daytona 500 last year. Patrick Smith, the Southern 500 winner. Davey Johnson looking for his first career win. Josh Williamson looking for his 4th career win. They go 3 wide, trying to split that Turner lap car. Now the lap car, Dustin Davis and Hairgel Arvin Alonso are in front of them. Oh boy. It ain't over till it's over. We do have timing and scoring differentials now. 1.1 seconds is the gap. Shane Lake did lose a lap on that strategy, so the strategy did backfire for him. The one interesting thing, though, is going to be the 24 of Shane Lake is going to have fresh tires here, so we're going to see how this plays out. Will he try and race his way up there to get his lap back is the question. Bailey Pendergast, God bless his team, but I don't know what they're doing today. 1.2 seconds is now the gap. Colton Yo continues to pull away. Funny thing, too, is just a few weeks ago, just recently, Jacoan Racing announced that they're switching to Toyota next season. And here they are leading in a Chevy, finally looking like they're going to have a shot to go back to victory lane. In a race where the Fords were dominant, Colton Yo just stormed his way through the field. He made the pass under green. The pit sequence got him close, and then he made the pass under green. which I'm sorry I missed the live replay. The post-action cut should be on the screen there with it. Josh Williamson is up to 4th in the 99, so a great rebound run for Josh Williamson, who came into this race. I can't even find him on the points here. He came into this race, I don't even know where he is on the point standings. Josh Williamson not particularly close to the leaders here when he came into this race, so either way, he should definitely gain a bunch here in the points. Yeah, he came in 26th in points despite his Atlanta win, so he's going to have a shot at this. Colton Yo, also a driver who hasn't really been having a great season, 25th in points. He's going to make some massive jumps. And here goes Williamson at the bottom of Patrick Smith for 3rd position. EO Racing, though, getting 4th and 5th is going to help them tremendously in the owners. Colton Yo. Ooh, lap cars. The 2 Toyotas of Davis and Alonso. Does Alphabet have anything for him? 1.4 seconds the gap at the line that time. Sakala and Fitzy going to get a good finish for Team Velocistar. Brandon Nelson, despite that huge slide back, looking like he's going to get a top 15 out of this day. So a great rebound for him, despite getting shuffled out of there. 5 laps to go. 1.8 seconds is now the gap. So barring caution does end this race, we're at the point now where the race ends with a yellow. Barring that these lap cars don't just completely stop Colton Yo in his tracks, oh, they're gonna go side by side. Alpha B's gonna get a shot. Is this the shot Alpha B needed? He gets by Zidell pretty quickly there. Let's see the gap at the line. It grew again, I believe. 2 seconds is now the gap. Oh, but he's having a tough time getting by Davis and Alonso. We'll see how aggressive he wants to be getting by these 2 lap cars. I mean, there he goes. Now he's going to get by Dustin Davis. 3 laps to go here at Phoenix in the Allegiant 500K. Oh, he still can't get by him. Davis is fighting hard on that outside. Oh, Alphabe's closing. This is opening the door. It's giving Alphabet one last shot here in that Polar Star Motorsports Mercedes. Oh, Yo just can't get by Davis. Gap at the line. What's it going to be? I don't think it's coming down enough for Christopher Alphabet. 2 laps to go. He took 3/10 off that lap. He's going to need a second to get by him because he'll still have to get by Dustin Davis. Colton Yo, what a sensational drive from this 55, though, altogether. He didn't start up in the front of the field. He started midway through the field, just stormed his way through, avoided the wrecks, and he'll see the white flag. Looking to join the short list of 4 drivers. Only 4 drivers have won multiple races so far in the Body Armor Cup Series. Josh Williamson, Angel Olvera, the defending champion Brandon Nelson, and Equan Haslam, who has a Brickyard 400 win. And he'll join that, add another man to the list, the 5th man to multiple wins in the Body Armor Cup Series. Colton Yo brings Dracoan Racing back to victory lane and scores his 2nd career victory here in the Body Armor Cup Series. Fantastic race by the 55 of Colton Yo today. Alphabet goes 2nd. Josh Williamson, a 3rd place finish. Patrick Smith, 4th. Igor Barreto. Davey Johnson is 6th. Marty Sakala. And let's see here. Joe Rutkowski's going to get 8th. Where did Zachary Fitzwater go? Brock Nelson 9th. Noah Clifton 10th. Fitzy slid back to 11th there towards the end of the race. Dale Lightning with a nice run. Top 15 for him today. Well, that does it. That does it here. Patrick Smith, Igor Barreto, Davey Johnson. What a huge day in the points for Davey Johnson and Patrick Smith for their team, despite the fact that Nelson Reeves ended up having a pretty poor effort. Nelson Reeves, with a torn-up race car, rebounded to 25th. That is impressive, and that is going to move that team up a ton in the owner's points. It'll definitely help them out. David Johnson, I don't know how the drivers is going to shake out here. Like, I'm looking at this. I'm looking at the drivers. I don't know who's going to take the driver's lead. If I had to guess, Scott Upton finishing 15th might allow him to jump everybody. I mean, Brett Sierra had a bad day. Bouchard, Davis, Seidel, Durrani, Monaco. Equan Haslam didn't have a good day in the 72. He went 20th. That's not going to be enough to swing 80 points, though. So Scott Upton may take the point lead. I don't know, though. 15th is a tall ask. So Rose may still come out of this with the points lead. It's going to be a lot slimmer. It's going to be even slimmer, though, than when he started this race. But Jacoan Racing, their third win as a team. Fantastic effort for them. They really, that 55 of Colton Yeo put a strong race in today. At the end of the day, right place, right time. You get rewarded for finishing right place, right time. He made the pass around Davey Johnson after that pit sequence and never looked back. But an interesting race, regardless, here today at the Phoenix International Raceway. We looked like Davey Johnson was going to go flag to flag, but Colton Yeo said, no, I have other plans, and he goes out of here and joins the list of now 5 winners who have multiple wins in this series. That does it here from the Phoenix International Raceway. I don't remember what the day is, but next week we travel to the Willow Springs Raceway for our first ever race there. First ever race there at the Willow Springs Raceway. And that is going to be a fun one. It is going to be the Amazon California Grand Prix. I think it's 22 laps, I believe. Regardless of the lap count, it is going to be fantastic. It will be absolutely fantastic. Hope to see everybody there, but from the desert here in Avondale, Arizona, congratulations to Colton Yeo and Jacoan Racing on picking up the victory today. We will see you guys in Willow Springs. Until then, so long, everybody.